What's going guys, Zennosh here, and today in this video of Heir, I'm actually going to discuss about a very pretty interesting topic which you might actually be neglecting for so long time, especially for beginners. I would really love to specially present it to you guys, the guide on mystery dungeons, how to actually make a really good use of it, and what are the potentials that you can actually harvest from the mystery dungeon. Alright, so how does it really work? Let's get started with that one ASAP. First of all guys, whenever you are actually playing in a explore region, like let's say tiles map of your map region, or let's say the awakening dungeons like this one, okay, responding to the particular type of like element of the dungeon, the similar element type of 7 will actually show up in the mystery dungeon. Okay, you can actually get it through either the awakening dungeon repetitive farming or through the tiles repeat farm. Okay, and those are the ways how you actually gonna get the mystery dungeon. And whenever you discover a mystery dungeon, it will actually be announced to everyone out there, okay, in the same server and in the same channel, okay, and that you have actually discovered a certain like dungeon right out there. Okay, so if you have really managed to open a mystery dungeon, what's actually gonna happen is that like it will actually show it up right over here. But thing is that like I have not discovered any mystery dungeon, so it's actually gonna say there are currently no mystery dungeon available. Okay, now that's the issue right over here. The next thing is that like you can also get to the mystery dungeon by another shortcut as well. Just go into your map and just in your main, what do you call this region? We call this cult state. Okay, so yes, there are some players who are actually pretty confused on where the cult state really is, especially when you are trying to go through the game guides, I guess, right? So cult state are like these tiles around the the central part of your map, all right, or let's say around your dungeon, those kind of places. So mystery dungeon is right over here, a sort of like a purplish shining thing over there. Okay, it seems like there is like a lock in there, like and it just looks like a tomb. That's all with it. But anyways, within this mystery dungeon you will actually see the sort of like every type of like mystery dungeon available to you, even of your friends, or let's say the one that you have requested so far. Okay, and this is the best way to actually get access to all the sort of mystery dungeon that you have access to. Okay, so the another thing is that like yes, and like to farm and like to actually land or find a mystery dungeon of your choice is pretty rare. All right, so you really have to rely upon the another players who have actually discovered the dungeon which you would really love to farm on. Like let's say you needed a 3-star Otic because like you want to actually, I mean like maybe it might be the material that might be needed in a combined summon of a 5-star NAT 7. Then what then? Okay, I mean like you really need to get a 3-star Otic so that you actually how to say like collect all the materials required to do this combined summon, right? And you might not be able to get it all by yourself. Okay, and that's the problem. And now there's another player right out there who has actually discovered this dungeon, and now I will get inside that dungeon and then I will be able to farm it. For example, what I'm saying was like get into the summon, okay, and when you are inside the summon and when you are actually trying to summon a 5-star NAT 7 from the combined section, like let's say right over here is Forest Carmilla, okay, which I still need to summon. Now she's actually demanding for a light Gretel, okay, right over here. Alright, and light Gretel, I mean like she is not gonna drop like a full character when you are farming in the map tiles. I mean like she's actually gonna drop as shards. Okay, so best way to farm her is from the mystery dungeon. Okay, light and dark servants especially. 3-star NAT, light and dark servants, the best way to actually get them is through mystery dungeons. Alright, so and let's the same goes with the water Heir as well. We need to get light ramen. Okay, so in that kind of scenario, the players who have actually been able to discover the dungeons are actually going to be of help to you. Now this kind of mechanics is pretty much similar with that of Summoner's War. I think you have already been through a hell when you are trying to like go and ask for like friend requests to get the dungeons of Bellona or Belladonas, I guess, the white Inugami. Right, I guess you have done that, right? So in here, what you really need to do is that like you really don't need to actually send a friend request in order to actually access to that mystery dungeon. Alright, no need to do that. Now it's totally liberal right out here. all you need to do is that all you need to do is just go into the chat section and make sure that you have found the dungeon that you want to do, and all you need to do is click on here, play mystery dungeon Otik. That's all that is needed. And yes, it has a maximum limit of 10 players at a time, but most of the time nobody actually does that, guys. It's not really that popular. Okay, so if I actually click on this one, what actually gonna happen is that this kind of command will show up. Okay, there's like 49 minutes, about like 50 minutes of the time left for this dungeon. Obviously, when you actually trigger a dungeon, what's gonna happen is like for 1 hour it's actually gonna be in effect. Okay, the last or the duration period of that dungeon is 10 minutes. 1 hour. So for that 1 hour you can actually farm non-stop. Enter the mystery dungeon that this Korean character has discovered. I really don't know what that is really, but I would really love to learn Korean language someday. Okay, you will be able to enter right away. Tap mystery dungeon in the world map. Okay, so that's all you need to do. Yes. Okay, see right over here, one is now active. That is me, right? Me. So once you have done that, can you actually get the access through here? No. If you click on the mystery dungeon right away, it's just gonna say like, oh, there are no mystery dungeon available. Okay, so you might actually get into a sort of delusion. Okay, so that's the case. And now what you need to do is get into the world map. And in the world map, now that is the place where you will be able to access your mystery dungeon, is by clicking on this really mystical thing called, mystery dungeon icon. Okay, and now you have the Otik right over here. See, now this is the place where you will have the grand access on that one. And yes, you can actually get the mystery dungeons of like multiple players at a time. Let's say I want to do 3-star ramen also, right? Just in case, I'm actually just how to say this, like reserving this one. Okay, and you might want to check out in your mystery dungeon. And oh my god, what's happening? It should have appeared there. What happened? Okay, just a minute. Okay, let's get into the world map. Maybe I might have to refresh. Maybe I need to get out and like just get in again. There are some issues with the gaming. Okay, and right over there, see, there we go. Ramen is now present and Otik is present right over there as well. So there is another tips for the beginners as well. Like sometimes, even though like something is supposed to be there, like let's say a reward in your mailbox, or let's say a servant that should be in your mystery dungeon list, and it doesn't appear, just go into lobby. Okay, all you need to do is just go into the main lobby and then go to that place again, and voila, the thing will be there. Okay, so sometimes you will not get the things right away. Like I don't know, there's some sort of like bugs or something like that going on. Okay, so that's a big problem. Anyways, now let's get into this Otik. And now when you click on the Otik, and you can see right over here, it only costs you 3 valors. And another thing that you really need to notice, that in mystery dungeons, guys, only 3-star NAT servants are gonna show up. No 2-star NAT servant, no 1-star NAT servant, or neither 4-star NAT servant. Only 3-star NAT servants, RBG LD, or let's say red, green, blue, light and dark, or let's say fire, forest, water, light and dark. Okay, so there are only 5 elements that are actually gonna show up and pop up. Okay, and now you can see right over there that it's only gonna cost you like 3 valors per run. Now that is pretty cheap. Okay, that's really pretty cheap, considering the fact that like how Heir of Light is so generous at providing the valors to you guys. I mean, like there have been so many instances that I have been struggling to actually run out of valor rather than getting the valor. Okay, so this game is really generous at that point. And now let's get into this one, guys. You can see right over here that the Otik is here, and he's gonna be really easy. If you have a really overpowered unit on that one, you can actually one-shot him. Or let's say I don't have an overpowered unit, what you can actually do is like get a unit, and then you can actually provide like some of the really good units that will improve their stats. Like let's say if I include a Ace Pink's character on my team, he's actually gonna boost his defense by 100%. That means like he will have more chance to one-shot this Otik. Okay, so that will actually how to say this, like make your runs really fast, and you can actually farm its shards really easy. Okay, at least when you actually defeat this opponent, at least 1 shard is guaranteed. All right, at least 1 shard is guaranteed. Now that is the best thing right out there. So I think you can get a total of up to 3 shards if you are really lucky. I guess 3 shards, huh? I'm not pretty sure about that one, but frequently I do get 2 shards. And in about like 10 runs, that is obviously the limitation, because like I have not actually paid for it. But you actually pay for like the monthly subscription of $9.99, I guess, you will be able to take the advantage of the repeat battle pack. That is, wow, 400 times. I thought it was just 150 times, but it's 400 times. Holy mother! Oh my god! Okay, guys, that's wow, that's good. Just get that 400 times. Amazing, guys, because like in that 400 times, like you will able to use your all battle entry requirements. Anyways, let's look into like times possible thing, right? Let's look into this factor. So if you actually purchase this one, which is like for a month, it's about $9.99. Okay, so you will be able to get like 150 times repeat battle pack. That is pretty good. You can also get pack 2 that will allow you to do the repeat battle up to 250 times. Wow, that's great. For just, I think that is about $29.99 or something like that. Okay, so that's only for 15 days available. Wow, that's really expensive actually. And you can actually do this. Another one is that is for 30 days. Okay, for 30 days you will have a 400 times repeat battle pack, and it will cost you about, wow, my math, come back to me. Maybe nearly about $50, right? Is that? No, that's more than $100, guys. I mean, like 100. Okay, come on. It's coming to me. About like $100 or something like that. Okay, so, oh my god, my bad. My math is so poor. Okay, so about $100, and you will be able to get like 400 times the repeat battle pack. So if you really want to like support this game, do so. Okay. Oh man. So right over there, continue the repeat battle even upon the defeat. Okay, so you have to click on this one, and then like just don't click on this one. Repeat battle ends when the server reaches the max level. So this is how it should really go, and try to start the repeat battle. Okay, so when you actually do that, what's gonna really happen is that like your servant is gonna engage in battle, and then like this guy 3-star servants are pretty easy to beat. Okay, so if your servants are a little bit quite like how to say this, really good, they are just gonna knock them out in just one hit. Just look at that, just one hit, guys, one hit knockout. Okay, so that has provided me like 1 shard over the 40. Okay, and the total count is like 4 over 40 shard. So let's try to do another battle as well, and let's hope if I can actually get like 2 shards in this one. Usually guys, within that 10 runs I can get like 15 shards. So usual rate is about like 1.5 times. Okay, or let's say 150%, or let's say 1.5 times shard per battle. Okay, so that's the thing. Oh my god, that was wrong move. Okay, so right over here I got 2 over the 40. Okay, so you might say like, oh wow, I mean like this is actually taking a lot of time. I mean like I really don't want to really farm for that kind of time. And now let me tell you some of the advantages or some of the cool tricks that you can actually do with it, which will actually make it quite worthy. Okay, especially if you are using repeat battle packs, then that is amazing and that is really insane. Okay, so let's get into this right away. So what you can actually really do is like when you collect up to like 40 shards, okay, right over 40 shards of this particular unit, you can actually summon in the summon banner. Okay, so you can easily summon this unit up, and once you can summon, what is actually gonna happen is that like now you can actually use this unit in the fusion. Okay, so that is the thing that I really want to discuss with you guys in this video today. So go into the summon section. Okay, so and once you have already collected enough number of shards, you can actually summon them up. Okay, right over here in this panel, like let's say the light ramen, like this one. Okay, so I can summon, and after summoning I will get like 3 times the light ramen, right? So that's great, and like 3 times light ramen. Okay, so I'm actually gonna farm him up, and then I'm gonna use him in the fusion. Okay, now this is where Elnu actually got me some revelation, guys. So what's actually gonna happen is that like if I am gonna like combine, or let's say I'm gonna fuse these 2 units, there will be a really good chance that I will be ending up with a 4-star NAT LD servant. Okay, 4-star NAT LD servant. Now if I'm gonna actually fuse a 4-star NAT LD servant with another 4-star NAT RBZ servant, there is a really good chance that I'm actually gonna get a 5-star NAT LD servant. Okay, now that is the main chase. Okay, that is the main thing that I really want to do. That is the one that I really want to, you know, like how to say, like do every time in order to actually make sure that I will get a 5-star NAT servant. Okay, so let's try to check it out. Okay, this one, like for this example, okay, right over here, it says like normal chance, but according to Enlu, I guess there is like about 10% chance, 8 to 10% chance that you will be actually ending up with a NAT 5. Okay, 5-star NAT LD7. How about right now? Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Let's see, let's see. Ah, man. Okay, not a really good luck in there though. But anyways, I am actually doing this farming. I mean, like on my another account, I'm actually trying to collect a lot of LND servants, and then like soon enough I will actually come up with a video where I will be doing a massive, okay, a massive fusions on LND servants, light and dark servants, and then let's see what the rates really are, and are they really worth, you know, like grinding and farming. Because like my friend Enlu actually, or let's say my mentor Enlu, was boasting that he was able to get 10, yes, not 1, not 2, but 10 light and dark servants, 5-star NAT light and dark servants in just 1 month. Okay, so that's insane, guys. That's insane. Just think about it. In 1 month, in the free-to-play style, you are receiving 10 5-star NAT LND servants. Isn't that amazing? Okay, that's just a mind blast, guys, because light and dark servants really do not suffer any sort of like disadvantage or penalty, because RBZ servants really do suffer some sort of penalty on their stats. Okay, but when it comes to LND servants, they are like perfect beings. Okay, I mean, like they don't receive any sort of penalty boost, I mean like penalty on their stats, and they are actually gonna help you guys much better than the RBZ compliments. Okay, so it's really awesome, guys, and then I'm really trying to do that. So those are the things that how you can actually, you know, like how to say this, break into this game, guys, hack this game out, and really make this game your personal enjoyment, your personal paradise, guys. I mean, like you are really gonna get really amazing units by doing this kind of tricks. Okay, so I really do wish you best of luck on, you know, like farming all these 3-star NAT servants, that is light and dark especially, and then like just fuse them up, guys, so that you can get a 4-star NAT light and dark servant from the base 3-star NAT light and dark servants. And then after that, with the 4-star NAT light and dark servant, I really do hope that you get a 5-star NAT light and dark servant, guys. That's the thing that I'm really hoping. Anyways, when we are actually primarily talking about like what are the use of like mystery dungeon, usually the mystery dungeon's main sole purpose is actually to give you those kind of 3-star NAT servant, those base you know, like grass level servants that will really help you in making the combination servants. Okay, because like let's say you need this kind of 4-star NAT servants, and whenever you are trying to get this 4-star NAT servant, that is Father Hopkins, and let's say he's not available in your inventory and you are really totally out of your summoning stones, then you know, like this is the way that you are actually gonna get. You need to actually get these materials before you can actually, you know, like how to say this, summon this guy up. Okay, so you need to have a fire Gwilji, fire Doret, okay, and this water Gotorp, and this forest Medjed if you want to get a fire Father Hopkins. Okay, so that's the case scenario right over here. Okay, so these are the basic materials that is gonna really require you to get this 4-star NAT servants, and obviously in turn this 4-star NAT servants will really help you to achieve the ultimate 5-star NAT servant, that is like Forest Carmilla right over here. So that's how actually the combined summon actually works on. Okay, and the basic way to actually start or getting your, or let's say start your campaign towards getting that ultimate 5-star NAT servant is through this 3-star NAT servants. Okay, so you need to always keep on your, I'm like, you always need to be very active in this kind of places and try to get those kind of units as soon as possible. Okay, if you really want to combine summon ASAP, because combined summon really refreshes every month, so you have a month in order to complete this kind of things. And obviously the another way is like a trick, guys, and this trick can actually work really nice if you are gonna work really hard, grind, and you might actually end up just like my friend Enlu, who got 10 and 5-star NAT L assignments in just 1 month. Holy crap, how did he pull that one? I want to try it out. I've never tried it out before though, but I really want to try it right now. It is actually getting me excited, and maybe it might have actually made you excited as well. Just best of luck with that one, guys. Okay, so this is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to keep on enjoying the contents of my channel, and see you guys in the next video. Alright,